Hey, welcome back. It's Stoney. It's wet, it's wild, but we're here to prospect. I don't care about the weather today. Just got to do it. If I waited for a nice day here in Washington, I'd never prospect. So I got to just go out and get her done. So what's the game plan today? Well, I'm going to walk up my creek as far as I can go. I gave myself about 6 hours. I can get pretty far in 6 hours. And we're going to do some test sluicing and some test panning on different areas that I think look good. I'm at the first spot. It's been about a 20-minute hike so far. Let me show you, and let's find some of that shiny. This is a good look upstream, and I saw this huge rock right here. Kind of give you a size comparison to my bucket and shovel. And just downstream from it, it's just a little boulder field of, good size rocks, little rocks, but it looks like all this material got pushed up. It's a good probably 2 feet up from the water line right now. You kind of see that difference right there. So we're gonna work this spot right here next to my sluice, maybe right in here. I'm thinking as the water flowed through here kind of heavy, maybe a little eddy current got stuck in here and just kind of laid some gold right here on the top layer. So I'm gonna work that layer and I'll bring you back in. All right, so I just ran through about a bucket worth of cons. I'm just gonna do a bucket each spot. I did behind this rock right here, dug right in there a little bit, in front of this rock, over there a little bit. Classified it to a 1/2 inch in my sluice. I'm not seeing any gold in the top ripple area there, that's all right. I'm gonna clean this sluice out and see if we have any gold. If not, well, even if we do, we're gonna continue upstream because I wanna maximize my trip today. That bucket worth of material had absolutely nothing in it. There wasn't even a lot of black sands in there, so we're just gonna quit this spot, even though it does look good, and I could spend more time in this area and probably find some gold, but I'm not really interested in that. I wanna see what's up this creek. That's the main goal today, just to kind of discover, what this place has in store. I apologize if you can't hear me because of the waterfall right in front of the camera, but I finally have found bedrock on my creek. Unexpected. I honestly didn't think I would see it, but as I'm walking up this creek, we're getting in a narrow and narrower canyon, and it's definitely going uphill a lot more than it was down at my place. My place is kind of flat. Let me show you this bedrock. I wish I brought more tools, like harvesting tools, because I didn't think I was gonna find this today. But I see a bunch of pockets. I'm gonna try and scoop that out the best that I can. All I got is a big shovel and my green little sluice shovel. It could be good. Let me show you. Okay, the creek is right there. Nice waterfall, that's all bedrock. All bedrock right there, you can see it. And then I'm on the other side of this log, and look at this. It's all bedrock. Bunch of cracks. It's not real weathered, but it is weathered. So in a good flood, there's a lot of stuff coming in through here. Look at this little pocket right here. I guarantee that hasn't been touched by anybody. There's a little pocket right here. No one touched that. Go around here. It's super slippery. There's a nice pocket back in here. So yeah, perfect. I'm gonna try and work this and see if I can't find any gold. Nice little pocket right here. This is awesome. All right, we found our first gold for the day. I did one pan in one of those pockets, nothing. I did a second pan in another one of those pockets. I found about 6 colors. Let me show you right now. They're small, but it's more concentrated. I just did a small pan full, and it's definitely there. There you see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 pieces. So I'm gonna take one more pan full out of that spot, and we'll keep moving. Okay, it's real fine gold. 3 pieces right there from my second pan in that same hole. Man, I want it to get bigger, but I can't get any more of the material out. Let me show you that hole real quick, and then we'll pack up, we'll go upstream, try and find some more spots just like this. Okay, here's that hole. This was all gravels in this entire hole right here. It's super hard with my little green shovel to get all that material out of there. So I'm gonna mark this on my GPS and come back up here. But as you can see, there's tons of bedrock to check here. Who knows? there could be a picker on this creek right here somewhere in this bedrock. Getting cramps. Okay, this is pretty cool. I only walked up about 50 feet from that last spot where the bedrock was, and I found my first like true waterfall. And it looks like it goes up pretty far. I'm not sure if I can climb around it, maybe on the ridge here, but wow. Let me show you. There's a bunch of bedrock around here. This would be another cool place to check, because in the summertime, this creek gets really, really low, and all this would be exposed basically, and I could just check all these little pools out. All right, let me show you. Check that out. How cool is that? That's probably a good 30 feet total in height before it goes around the bend to the right. And a nice pool right here. That's all bedrock. All of it's bedrock. Nice little pocket right there. And then it flows down here to the left and then to the right where that bedrock was I showed you guys. But look at this. This whole thing floods because of how concentrated it is in this ravine. Let's go walk over here and take a look real quick. Look at all the bedrock. Here's the waterfall. I'm on the left-hand side of it. This is probably a pretty deep little pool. My gloves and stuff are all back there. But look at this. It's all moss covered, so it gets water over eventually, you know, sometimes. But there's cobbles piled on top. These are all probably really nice crevices. Look at that bedrock. The whole thing. And then this is nice little pocket right here, right against this like wall. But check that out. I bet there's some gold around here. I just don't have the tools for it. And this bedrock seems kind of newer. I'm not saying newer, but it's not like decomposing. That's stuff you really want to find, because then you could break it apart, throw it down a sluice or put it in a pan. Really cool spot. I might have to check a little bit of this out, see if I can't find some gold right here. All right, this is pretty cool. I've always wanted to find one of these, and I did. Check this out. I'm next to the waterfall. Just to the right of it is one of these these holes that makes like a circle. I'm gonna take whatever I can out of here, put it in my classifier pan, see if I can't find some gold in this little hole. They're everywhere up here. This is so cool. Really excited about this. Let's do it. All right, I just cleared out that hole. Look at how cool that is. That's how deep it is. It's about a shovel, little green shovel. I tried getting all that I could down there. I don't have anything to suck it up, which is unfortunate, but there it is. It's all right there. Let's pan this out. I am hoping for a little picker. Let's go. Well, the hole didn't turn out that good, but like I said, I can't get really in there at the very bottom, so there could be a lot more. I found two little micro specks I'm not going to show you, but there is gold in those holes, and there could be holes everywhere around here. So I'm going to try and walk upstream. Whew. See if I can't find some more holes. Whew. Okay, so I climbed above the waterfall. It's really steep. This might be as far as I can go today. It's already 2 o'clock, and I probably got an hour and a half to get back to the house. But I can do some prospecting on the way back down at some other spots I wanted to check and see. But it is super canyony out here, and there's a lot of steep just trenches where it's all bedrock, all exposed bedrock. I'm gonna show you, flip you around real quick, just kind of show you. But I'm gonna mark a GPS pin at this location. Maybe in the summertime I actually can walk up the river and not have to traverse these, you know, steep gorges, because it's kind of dangerous. I don't want to fall, and this is probably a good 50, 70 feet right where I'm at, straight down. So let me turn you around. So the creek goes up that way, and you can see just there's tons of bedrock. And then over here, straight down. And I was just around the curve over here, about 100 feet. So yeah, I mean, there's so much bedrock down there. It is fast moving, so I don't know if gold's, you know, just gonna flow through that, but there's gotta be some crevicing that can be done in there. So I'm pretty happy. I'm not done today. Like I said, I'm gonna walk down, do some more prospecting, but as far as going up, that's it. The trip is not wasted. It was cool getting up here and seeing the, you know, the lay of the land, see what I'm missing out at. It's definitely easier prospecting down towards my house. It's a lot slower, a lot more gravels, but there is bedrock up here. So that's a really, really good thing. So if I want to crevice this summer, I'm gonna come right back here and see if I can find some gold. So yeah, let's go back down. Let's go back down that way. All right, I made it. Made it down the Death Hill. Okay, so here's this would be our 4th spot downstream. Look at this bend right here. A lot of gravels, totally a lot of gravels, but it's a nice choke point. So when I did my video a long time ago, where gold kind of lies in like a stream or a river, from what I found with these bends right here, right, it kind of puts like a straight line in this bend. So if you look upstream right there, it does a whoop. So there'd be a gold pay streak right there potentially. And on this one here, I'm looking maybe down in this area of this particular creek down this way. So I'll set the sluice up right here. Water's perfect for this. I'll classify a couple buckets full from material just anywhere around here. I'll try and work in a line towards the water level. And yeah, it should be good. This is easy digging too, so I can fly through this stuff and have no problem seeing if there's gold sitting right here. All right, we just got finished up with our 4th spot. Spent about a half hour here, maybe 45 minutes. Went through about a bucket worth of material through my sluice, classified at 1/2 inch. Did find some gold, probably 10 pieces. Let me show you. This is the hole right on the back side of this bend. Went down a good, probably foot. And here is the gold that's in there. Let me get a close-up view of that for you. It's definitely the most that I got today, but I'm done. I'm soaking wet. I'm cold. I want to go back home, take a shower, eat some chicken. I'm starving. But it wasn't a waste today. Today was actually a really good day. I got to see a lot more of my creek, which I'm really happy about. And we found some gold. I marked these 4 spots that, you know, we did on this little adventure. So, you know, some of them hit or miss. This one, I like this spot. I can work this whole gravel bar for, you know, a couple days. I'm sure there's a lot more gold, maybe the further that I go down. So I'm happy. It was a fun day. And let's get home and get warm. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you had fun checking out the waterfalls and seeing, you know, a different lay of the land around my property. Until next time, I appreciate you. Heavy pans and stay safe out there.